the president of OCCAM, architect Pierpaolo Saporito, is very much on the call. So please, we can hear from OCCAM president, please.
Okay, yeah, let's hear from OCCAM president. Then we take Dr. Ahmed after.
Oh, thank you so much for inviting me. It's very interesting conference. It's a great challenge also for Africa, but not only for Africa. We have a very tournament moment, and it's quite confusing from one side, but also could be very clear because it's the great opportunity for Africa to go up and to have its correct right and duty development. We are talking about the new technology. I'm talking about also the content and the real situation now, how we can work now and just work with the people and all the system is moving now because the people have the cell phone. Cell phone is the great instrument to be all connected, to work together, to have the chance to increase their own capacity. OCCAM is created by UNESCO 30 years ago, so we have a long experience on the digital revolution. And in that mission, we was also involved in the assistance of remote community in danger in Honduras and so on. And so in 1999, we have used the first satellite for internet, open to internet. It was at San Ramon. And we discovered with Oklahoma University, Milan University, and other partners, how the people could be involved, helped, and have its own capacity. So we transfer, we have a parabol of 3 meters, you can imagine, but there was good connection, connectivity, and we start to share training, the e-learning, now with the school, very poor school, village, very remote, and also maternal care with a primordial ultrasound, but mobile, so the midwives can use and can assist and can save the life. And also the farmer to teach how to save the harvest, how to increase that. And that was perfectly successful because of we can have an image how was interested from the people to use that and also how to use that. About that, the UN asked to present that result. And in 2001 was created the Info Poverty World Conference, which still operate at the UN headquarters, and some of you have participated. The mission is to fight poverty with the technology, with all the new discovered, but to be really epistemological orientation. That means every year we have a summit with all the best practices. And just I told in the 2003, 2004, for the WISES, we have created a specific village for WISES, a budget wheel in Tunis, who have exactly that services. The government was involved with the school, with the doctors, with the has so was 3 points of services: the school, the dispensary, and also the communitarian center. At that time, the access to internet was very, very important, and so was aggregation also. And that became a model of ICT village model. We was applied, we was called from several countries, and in Madagascar, we have opportunity to create a Sambaina, which was proclaimed in 2007 UN Millennium Village, where all this application was applied, and an interaction with the people, with the teacher. So it was a way to grow the competence of the villages and the specific people involved. And that is incredible capacity, the new technology, to involve the people, but they need the services, they need to be assisted, they need to have opportunity to be educated, to be training, also in the domestic work for farmer, for instance. And that is incredible effective because it's a community who participate. That means a new way to work, to use that. And we have launched in several years, but recently, the concept of e-welfare. The welfare is the basic for the development. We can deserve the training or learning, telemedicine for maternal care, for emergency, for consultancy, etc., and also for farmer. In that way, we have for farmer, we have we are lead a project of the EU. Is called EWA Belt. It's exactly the application of this technology to the farmer. And we are working in Kenya, Tanzania, Ethiopia, Burkina Faso, Sierra Leone, and Ghana with 12 universities and centers of research on the rural, and also Nairobi University, and in 40 villages as a point of research. And the results after 5 years is so huge because they have not only over the problems of the food, but that they have multiplied the capacity. So that means a lot of advantage. That means money, that means capacity, that means also to serve the town for food. And with UN Habitat, we have launched last year. No, two years ago, we are working just the bridging rural and urban. I mean, the rural are they need a service user, but the urban, they have a university, they have experts, they have competence. So that competence need to be transferred. In that time also, you can enrich the villages and to provide the food to the town. In that way, you have more working, job creation. So also the immigration in the town, terrible slums. You need to re-equilibrium with the territory. And that is economic, but is fueled by the technology, the internet. Of course, internet IPv6 is magic. It's real magic, but we need also to build that. And in Europe, we also dream, but only 8% they have APCs. So it needed just now we could be able to use and to use all the technology to transfer the knowledge. That is a very important strategy, but need to be adopted by the government, by the institution, because they spend a lot of money anyway for that kind of services, but they can have less cost and much more effective if you involve all the population. The population have a cell phone, so the point is to create. We have two platforms, one for security. I said about the project from EU, but this project is ending, and we want to share to the country, to the community in Africa, because it's very useful and it's designed exactly for them with the local university. We have also are involved by recently also by we have a very interesting conversation with Professor Chris and with Mr. Sanisani, who participated the last event in April in New York with the Aruna Mr. Sanisa, Director General for NASA, Rawa State Information Technology, and that and digital economy. That to apply in some other village in Nigeria. Nigeria, I think, is the most advanced country. You have very high-level competence, and also the concept, the vision. And I'm so glad to hear now all your statement, because it's exactly what we need. It's a long trip, it's a longer challenge, great challenge. It's not easy at all. Also because the AI is not so easy instrument and need to drive to the task, because at the moment, if we analyze what happens with AI, it's used both for the war, for the destruction tools, because there are a lot of investment there, but we need to exactly to drive to the social development. The people are interesting, are powerful with the cell phone. Your institution are just very high-level competence. This conference with the IPv6 and the quantum computing, etc., can be very a great gate to the next future, and to also to inspire all Africa. I remember 2007, I was with the UN at the Connect Africa, so it's quite a long time, but Africa make a lot of development in that. So now it's a good moment to involve all the population, to give to the chance to have a larger development, also to avoid the gap between poverty, between rural, between urban, and that I learned a lot from your speech, and I wish you a great success. And thank you so much, and compliment.
Thank you very much, Arch Saporito. Thank you for this insightful but well meaningful keynote with a lot of emphasis on access, inclusion, digital equity, and a lot of reminder and also like a graduate development on how the technology evolves and things like that, with a very pinpointing on the satellites technologies. Thank you very much.